Shall we watch He-Man? Yes, we will watch He-Man. The watching of He-Man is what we will do. Into the castle of Podskull. It's manly and cheesy and rad, maybe a bit homoerotic too. He-Man, it was our favorite show. He-Man, let's watch it now that we're old. He-Man.
Hello and welcome to Castle Podskull. This is the podcast on which we dive deep into He-Man and Masters of the Universe, specifically right now the old 1983 Filmation cartoon. I am your host Tom, Professor Xennial, and with me is Kevin.
Yes, our resident Dorko, all things pop culture. So, hello.
Awesome. Today we are going to be talking about episode 4, The Dragon Invasion. And let's get right into it. We've been on a roll with these. These have been a lot of fun. This is not one of the episodes that I remembered.
Yeah.
I mean, very few of them are. Yeah, as we load our intro here, Kevin, any immediate thoughts on this one before we get into it, or should we just kind of dive right in?
Let's dive right in, because this one was something that was like pretty different for me. Like I am surprised. Like we were talking about this, I'm surprised just how many episodes of He-Man there were when we were kids, and I'm coming across these, and I'm just like, how did these slip past? These were very. It's like seeing them for the first time.
There really were so many episodes. I mean, they just cranked these out. They had to, right? But it's kind of amazing in retrospect. I mean, yes, it was on for 2 years, and in each of those years, 65 episodes. Mm-hmm. So, right off the bat, like, all right, not all these episodes are going to be winners, right? Like, it's just like mathematically not possible. And we'll decide whether this one is or is not as we watch. But yeah, it is called The Dragon Invasion. So we know, we would hope that right off the bat there's going to be some dragons involved. Mm-hmm. That would be the promise of the premise, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Written by Michael Reeves and directed by Gwen Wetzler. Now, just a note about Gwen Wetzler, also a woman. So but she's not just any woman. She is the first woman to produce and direct animation for a major network, and I think that this was it. She was the first woman to produce animation for a major studio. She produced the Transformers. She produced Gem. She produced The Legend of Prince Valiant. So kind of a
oh wow,
kind of a ceiling buster.
Kind of a rock star of that field, because it's like Gem. It's like that's something that I'm surprised hasn't come back stronger these decades, because that was ubiquitous.
Gem? Yeah, that's true. Maybe did they try to make like a movie or something about that?
Maybe they did. Because honestly, I feel like without Gem, there would be no Lady Gaga. Like
that's
I feel
true.
like there are people what I like about a lot of pop entertainers now is like embracing this like larger than life persona, and like just like the stuff that they're doing with their costuming. I was like, wow, this feels like you have the budget to make like a real life cartoon. Like you're doing these kind of cool things.
Yeah, you're right. Gem, I had forgotten about Gem.
Yeah, right.
You're right. That was kind of everywhere. If you had friends who were girls back in the mid '80s, Gem was
and I didn't watch a whole lot of Gem, but it was just one of those things where it just felt like they pushed very heavily. Like, what is your this is your cartoon, this is your franchise. There was just so much out there. Like, I'm amazed that they were able to make so many of these episodes for these cartoons.
Yeah.
Across all of these different franchises.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we're opening right away on what can only be Snake Mountain, given the weird, thorny wood rock. Right
here. It looks very like dragon-esque, like everything in the architecture. Like just it has. You know what it makes me think of? I don't know if you ever played Dark Sun at all in D&D.
I haven't, but I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
But that kind of like
the ravaged world, kind of
ravaged world, and then like you see, or it's like alluded that some of these mountains are like fallen dragons, or like maybe that's like a lot of things are built on the remnants. And like this episode, see like everything just looks sort of animalistic, and sinister. And
we're at a dragon's nest,
right?
Where Beastman is transporting, basically like an egg carton
that looks very much like a carton of eggs. Like this is He's got it. Doesn't I couldn't count them when we were doing this earlier, but it wasn't exactly like, do dragons lay a dozen eggs, or is it
Yeah,
like a dozen?
perfectly in a row. Lay a
Perfectly in a
dozen
row,
eggs, perfectly in a
lined
row.
up. Um,
Bring the attack carton, Beastman.
the attack carton. We must collect all these dragon eggs. Notice they're actually collecting these eggs instead of turning them to stone.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, I was
Bring
gonna
the
say this
stonifier
episode.
so we can collect these eggs. Yeah. And he's got the dragon pearl.
I was gonna say this episode. Maybe getting ahead of myself. Is this where
Oh, there's a dragon.
Jujitsu? Oh, that is a cool looking
Yeah,
dragon.
this is where Jitsu comes in. So yeah,
Yeah.
not quite yet, but the mother dragon is back. That cannot be good.
Hmm.
Wow, crap. That's a cool
Yeah.
dragon.
That is
Cool,
an
nice
awesome
green dragon.
Yeah,
Stop
'cause
her, Beastman.
yeah. Wait.
Yeah, so Beastman supposedly has the powers to control beasts. I like to think that he doesn't, and he's
Yes.
just called Beastman because of the way he looks.
Yeah.
But he's insane, and so he believes he has the power to control beasts, but it doesn't work on the dragon regardless.
Yeah. I mean, that is a
Whoa.
challenge rating 20.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you are clearly a level 8 character. Oh.
I love when they make Beastman's eyes so big and...
Also, can we go back a little bit? What I love about this dragon, it is totally like spooky and awesomely drawn, and the wingspan looks there, but as it walks off, like,
yeah.
totally scary. It does the fun little thing. It's got like, its wings are kind of itty bitty wings on it, on its big ass body. Like we'll see, and just like
See, there they look big. When
they look big
yeah.
there, but it's sort of like that perspective, and then in just a moment, this is what I just love. It just looks like, and it's not that they're folded. It's just like the body is so much bigger as it turns. It's just like these little itty bitty wings. As it comes around.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
oh, okay, I guess they did fold.
They did fold, but
Okay.
yeah, it's...
Yeah.
They, yeah.
But I mean, huge. I mean, I love the
Yeah.
dragon, because like a lot of the stuff, like you were saying, I think in a previous episode, like a lot of looks like dinosaurs are hinted on Eternia, but like
Yeah.
actually, dragons in this episode is
We
really
have medieval stuff too, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is this
So
the first instance
Skeletor.
of seeing Skeletor's like ram mace?
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah. I love Skeletor kind of putting Beastman in place. It's like, this is how you do it. Just like, let me take out this land bridge, and then suddenly no more dragon problem.
Yeah. So he scared it away, but that's weird because dragons can fly. So why would
Right,
that be
like
an
that's.
issue?
I was just like, maybe those wings are more vestigial. They're for sure.
Yeah, maybe. They're for displays of dominance. Yeah, Beastman is driving the attack carton away with the eggs.
Attack carton. We might be getting ahead of ourselves. I think that's the thing we need to make.
Oh,
Is
we
just
need to make
take,
an
like,
attack-
a carton
like-
of eggs.
Yeah, maybe I
paint
will.
it green and put little wings on it, and it's the attack carton, and you can put little tiny guys just huddled up.
I kind of love that idea. All right, we're definitely gonna make the attack carton. Okay, Orko is downing turkey
Looks like
legs.
dragon
He's
drumsticks. Those are some seriously big
oh yeah,
drum.
it's like the Ren Fair.
Yeah, right? Like a big old turkey leg.
Now here he just made a separate Orko, right? Can we acknowledge that that's deeply powerful
Yeah.
magic? You
Yeah.
know?
Like he's like accidentally amazing wizard. Like
Oh, now he just made two. So he has
he's
four
made-
Orkos.
4 Orcos.
Now, if this was a smart show, it would be using that as foreshadowing, or foreshadowing. I didn't even intend that. But there you go. And he would use that in the end. I don't know if that's what happens or not. I don't remember, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Oh, but is
Now they
it
get in
sort
a
of like
fight.
the replicator and multiplicity? He can make clones, but they're all a little
Each
off,
get-
and like
or
maybe
like-
each subsequent one gets
Yeah.
a little more chaotic and angry.
Yeah.
Because that would be a great plot point, like you said. Like,
That's true.
here's a cool thing that we've established he can do.
Worse
like, why doesn't this
Orcos.
come into like the Trouble with Tribbles episode? Like, Orcos, and like,
So Adam has suggested that they use teamwork, which they do to create what? A giant, stupid, puffy sticker star.
Yeah.
Basically, and then
well, I killed
Okay.
all of the.
cool. Good job. Okay, now we know something's coming. What could it possibly be? Well, there's been a dragon
Somebody's
egg.
egged our house, literally.
Yeah. That's actually kind of cute.
It is pretty cute. Now I forget. Did they ever do like
Oh.
a dragon? Oh, here's
They're
Much like a Mogwai, they start cute and then very
but
quickly.
very quickly grows, immediately grows massive,
Yeah.
and not cute at all. Of course, using fire breath against the palace. No, they didn't have a dragon toy in the original He-Man. In the classics, there is like a wise dragon later, not in this episode, that they made a
Uh-huh.
toy of. But no, there is like a dragon man at some point, a
Yeah,
dragon man
yeah,
figure. But
yeah.
all right, here we go. We are almost 6 minutes in, and he's the first by the power of Grayskull, but a different one because it happens underneath the rocks, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So of course now we have our
Our
20-second.
convenience. Anytime you need to pull the sword out, you get transported away with enough
Yeah.
room to remove the sword, and then
Yeah. Yes.
you go to like a pocket dimension. We're dropping a lot of D&D references on the audience, but whatever.
That
Like,
is true. Yeah, we are. But you're right. It's like we momentarily flash to the front of Castle Grayskull,
Yeah.
which means if you're just hanging out at the front of Castle Grayskull when He-Man happens to do that, do you see that?
you see
Do you get a glimpse into the other world where it's
Yeah.
bizarre? But yeah, so Battle Cat and the dragon are going to fight. Hold that pose, Flame Face. That could also be a line said on the club floor. I'm not really
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Vogue.
Yeah, he's showing off his dance moves here. This is He-Man from Fire Island. He's doing a lot of
Teela's
of-
helping out with a blaster ray.
Now that's a toy that
Yeah.
I would have loved to see. That blaster ray looks badass. And even this thing, this looks like what Man at Arms is holding. It
Yeah.
looks like Superman's
Ram Man just
Phantom Zone
goofed.
thing that he has
Yeah.
in the card. It totally.
So Ram Man fails more often than he succeeds, I've noticed.
Yeah, yeah,
Like he's like
yeah.
1 for 3. Oh, and then He-Man he's gonna throw the dragon.
Just throw the dragon, which would be hilarious because, like we've established,
Again.
the thing has wings. Like, does it just fly and immediately turn around? Oh,
So, a stasis ray or something.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Stasis
I was going to
Rayon.
say, did he
Stasis
have the
Rayon.
collector, portable collector? But that totally looks like the Phantom Zone gun from
Yeah, you're right.
Superman. But yeah, like everybody's pretty epic. I love Ram Man, but he seems to be that kind of low-level character that, like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe he was the adventurer that died, and now he's made a new character, but everybody else is still high level.
Yeah.
So he's got all the good gear and shit, but
Yeah.
it's still like level 3.
But he's up against a green dragon.
He's
like,
up against the
God.
Green Dragon. And everyone else is like, well, technically our challenge rating is 15. We're all level, 8, and you're 3. So it's,
We have some more Skeletor and Beastman squabbling, and
I forget. Did they explain or establish? Oh, he's
growth
right.
serum.
He's got
The growth serum is what's
Exactly.
growing out for
Yeah.
the.
I love that staff so much.
If you think that's magic, what? Okay, so the Dragon Pearl, that's the big MacGuffin. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Havoc staff is cool.
Yeah.
I always thought that looked really cool.
Yeah.
All right, now we're flying.
And again,
There is
feathered
Stratos. and he's-
arms and a jetpack. Why do I need it?
Yeah,
Every time I just want him to sound like an Amish guy. Like, that's no way to fly that, English.
Yeah. But he's revealed, Stratos has revealed that his home world of Avion has been attacked by dragons, so Tia's going to hit another with the Stasis Rayon, which, again, just does the... Yep, good thing. Good thing that he did. Why would you only make one?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
Somewhere random, He-Man and Man-at-Arms are hanging out in a cave. For what purposes? We can
What
only imagine.
purposes? We
And
heard there were dragons around here.
I guess they are. I guess so. He's just going to push a boulder to capture a dragon in a cave.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Unintentional.
Yeah.
Alert.
It's a little bit.
This giant
Yeah.
comes right into his.
A little bit of a plug, yeah. Yeah, okay. Didn't catch
Yeah.
that the first time around.
Yeah, that's
Now we have
that's like
here-
the old trope of the train engine going into the cave, the car, but especially the shape of that mountain, very ballsy in the back.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have the meeting of evil, which is great. I love when we have evil meetings at
Yeah.
Snake Mountain.
anything
We
just to show off that awesome throne,
uh-huh. And
that like Skelethrone.
yeah, the Skelethrone and like the little gate, and I also love whenever the show takes its time to show people getting from place to place, because it's like we have a portal, so we can go
Yeah,
instantaneously to Castle Grayskull, but we've got to see everyone walking into it, right?
everybody walking through
Basically, and I think
slowly.
they do that later. And now we're going to show everyone walking out of the portal. Um,
Well, I think we established this why, because it's like they can just animate the portal and have
yes,
everything stand back there, so it saves them time of just we only have to animate one thing moving across. Oh, and here's Jitsu,
there's
Chopper,
Jitsu, Chopper.
which like
Do they call him Chopper in this?
I thought
They might,
they
yeah.
might call him. I forget. Like they kind of go back and forth, but just this would be the only thing that maybe like we could talk about later that doesn't quite hold up or maybe inappropriate. The whole like
Yeah, not
Mongol horde, like Asian as the
yes.
bad guy, like
Yes.
very 1940s.
Yes, let's call it out right now
Yeah.
because it like here we have our, pentaveret of evil. We have a lich with a havoc staff and a dragon pearl, like with a
Mhm.
bone face and muscles. We have an evil like purple beast panther. We have a sorceress here who can like, command the elements, and we have like essentially like a cyborg,
Yeah.
with a jaw that can bite through metal, and then we have an Asian guy. And
Yeah.
that's it. Like
Yeah.
that is his
And it's like,
only. It's not even like. I mean, yes, he has a big hand, but in this one, if you see his hand, it's just a big hand. It's not in
yeah,
the
just a
toy.
big hand.
In the toy,
Yeah.
it was a golden hand,
Yeah. The
but
toy
here,
was awesome. I loved Jitsu in the toy, but I like even just like when I was getting notes ready for this, it's like an evil martial artist. I was like, oh, why is it?
yeah, but it's even like it's just funny because it's like, I mean, it's not funny. It's regrettable, but it's
Hmm.
like they're just like, what's the other thing that we can think of? Like, should we think of like a dragon man or like a
Yeah.
snake man? How about an Asian?
Asian.
I'm just like, oh god.
Asian man.
And
And
you're
it
right.
just,
They do make him look sort of like Genghis Khan esque or
yes, that's what I
something,
was gonna say.
right?
He totally
Yeah.
looks like the kind of Genghis Khan, like Mongol raider, and yeah, just like very trope. Uh,
But also
which is
like
unfortunate because it's like I love that toy so much. Why couldn't he be like a good guy? And it's like, ugh. Yeah,
because we do have the good guy version of Jitsu is Fisto, and he has a fist, you know. And
yeah, Fisto. And it's just
Fisto.
like the name is just like so
Oh, I know.
overtly. You could have just be like, yeah, hand job. Oh, we'll call him Fisto because that's what he does.
Okay, now Evil Lyn is adding her magic to the Dragon Pearl, but it's this is gonna be too strong for the sorceress.
Hmm.
So she sends her psychic email to He-Man,
Psychic
her
email.
third eye, AIM chat or whatever, and
The
he gets the
interesting thing about
message.
this is like she can send the psychic email to He-Man. I would have thought, based on previous episodes, that link would have been with her and Tila, but maybe,
Yeah, maybe
you
not.
know, maybe not. Whoa.
Oh, she gets sucked in a very strange way, sucked into the Dragon Pearl. That sucks.
Yeah. This
I like
feels like
that
this should have
pose.
been in an episode of The Collector, like that pearl that can literally trap people
Yes,
in it.
that is
Like,
the Collector, correct. The
right?
Stasis
That
Ray
should
is
be
the
the
thing that
Collector,
Skeletor should
not
have.
the
Yeah.
stone, like the stone beam. That should just be the Collector
Now
dragging
we
it
get
in.
everyone walking, and Chopper walks much later than everyone else for whatever
Also,
reason.
just
He's
love
like
that he's kind of
stooped over.
he's
Like, come
stooped
on.
over, very like gorilla, and then we can see it. It's so funny because it's like the toy has the golden hand, and
Yeah.
he has a regular ass hand, and then like a baseball catcher's mitt size hand.
What is going on here with the toy here? Yeah, I just like everything
Way
about
back,
this screams they don't even want Jitsu or Chopper with them. Like
yeah,
he's like the freelancer called up. They're like, "Oh,
yes,
Beastman's not available. Who else do you have?" Well,
yeah.
we
Call one
have
eight hundred Expendables.
we have this guy from Mongolia. Okay. Does he
Do we
have
have to
magic?
pay him full price,
Yes,
or
exactly.
is he? Does
Exactly.
he?
He's
Do
he
we have to
take,
pay for his health insurance? No.
yeah.
All right.
Does
Bring
he
him
have a
in.
fabulous weapon? He has one slightly larger hand than the
Yeah.
other. Is it magic? No.
No. Well, but
Well, we need a fourth, so
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Come on. What do we call you, Handman?
Just look at that.
I
Just
know,
look at
it's
that
so
hand.
stupid.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
And he's all squatted.
He's all
and
squat and his eyes are kind of squinted and he's just like, oh.
But
Certain things don't age. Although I love this spooky room. This just like
Castle
it looks like
Grayskull, yeah.
people
It's like the
inside there.
planetarium.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and this is the first time I think we've seen Skeletor really like capture Castle Grayskull, which is the whole
because it's
point
like
of what
the
you're not
first time
supposed
they're
to
trying to get in and like
do.
they can't. They're thwarted because they can't pull the drawbridge down. But like now they've actually managed it.
Now they can't get in. They can't get through the drawbridge. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's the moment from the opening trailer.
Opening
of course,
sequence. Yeah.
as well as again the shirt. You're gonna see the this laugh.
Oh my god, I love it. The head rocking back and forth, Skeletor. I think that's what I'm going to do for Halloween this year.
That's
Skeletor.
good.
I
Yeah.
love me any good Skeletor references.
We got our commercial break, and we just are right back into it outside Castle Grayskull. And they're going to try to be
so like even here, like that looks sort of like creature-esque.
Yeah.
If you can go back, like it just looks like there's arms and legs, almost like some sort of squat.
Yeah, it does. Like Castle Grayskull is sort of like on. It's almost like I don't know how to
We
describe
have this
it.
kind of
Again,
spinal column bridge, but then like look at Castle Grayskull. It almost looks like some sort of squat animal, like a ridge of spines, like maybe even a dragon.
Yeah.
But then that kind of human.
And they built a
esque-
castle around this
like-
thing's corpse. You know.
Yeah, right. Like I just. That's just the kind of the cool things about like Eternia. Like, were there these titans everywhere that were like died out, or dinosaurs? They died out, and then people kind of.
Yeah, or is it just that they were like, we're gonna make this a skull-themed castle just because it sort of looks like that to begin with? So
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Orko thinks of
email.
teamwork. Okay, so that was foreshadowing.
okay, yeah. And I love the He-Man eye roll. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
okay, Orko.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Whatever you say.
let this guy be our strategist.
Okay, so here
Rayman
they
kind of
think.
looks Belushi-esque. I just
That's-
noticed that whenever you do a close-up, look at him, like his face. He looks like very.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Right?
funny. Yeah, he's got like definitely like a. Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
right in back of He-Man too.
Right
He's
in
like
back.
he's like cuddled up against him. The other thing with this moment is they're like Beastman controls the dragons, so we'll bring Beastman here and then we'll get all the dragons here. Beastman does not control the dragons. We've already
No,
established that. I
no.
guess they don't know that, but
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
We, the
They're-
audience,
They're like, his name is Beastman, but like anybody with a D&D background is going to be like, well, actually, dragons are a separate species. They're not beasts.
they're not beasts.
You know, maybe lizards would be closer, but
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. He's got Skeletor's got a whole bunch of. He's got like Aberration Man and like all
Yeah.
the different classes.
Yeah, I've got everything
Undead
figured
Man.
out.
I guess he's
Undead
Undead Man.
Man.
Oh man, her powers are draining in that snow globe.
Yeah, the evil snow globe.
The power will be mine.
That laugh.
That
Anytime
same
they
laugh.
do that animated cackle, that's like one of my favorite things. That's going to be a couple of my instances of rad.
Yeah.
Are the head superimposed over Grayskull.
I also love how He-Man's hair flaps in the wind. I like that they take the time to show us that every
Ooh.
time.
I think, is this the first time we've seen that? I forgot about that kind of waterfall behind Snake Mountain. That
The
almost
lava
looks like
fall.
lava.
Yeah, this is the
lava?
first time we've seen that. Yeah. I mean, it might be a waterfall. I guess I don't know. Evil water, maybe.
Evil water. Yeah, because I almost wondered, is it like, it looks like kind of blood, like that coiled
Yeah.
snake? And
Maybe it is blood.
Yeah.
Maybe they have to keep blood. He has
Yeah.
to kill people to keep the. Oh, now see, so they're reversing. They're like, all right, we're gonna go to your office, Skeletor.
Yeah.
If you're in
How do
Castle
you like
Grayskull.
this?
Uh-oh, here comes Beastman. So I guess he had to keep Beastman behind for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but good thing he did.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And
Once
he
again,
saves the dragon
saves the
from
dragon.
the
See,
falling
this
ceiling.
is the cool like message. Like He-Man, like, even the bad creatures or people, we don't kill, we don't hurt. We
And
just
again,
toss
throws a
them
rock.
very hard.
Which momentarily displaces Beastman, and that's it. Catches the boulder, throws it back. Uh-oh.
I just love any instance where we see the giant eyes on him.
Captures him with like a giant tooth rock or something.
Beastman seems to be a little bit into the capture play. Like he's struggling, but he's also like, Yeah, don't tie me up.
Oh, I
Don't
hate
tie me
this
up.
so much.
Oh,
I
it's
hate
so
this.
bad to tie me
And
up.
and now
Oh,
now the dragon is nice.
yeah. Now that we've subdued Beastman, it's like,
Yeah, or just like now that we've showed, some kindness to it by rescuing it from the falling ceiling.
yeah, that'll be the moral. Rescue a dragon, and they will be your best friend.
Yeah, rescue animals. So now all the dragons have become friendly. Good thing.
Yeah, how very convenient.
So now we're getting all the dragons together to Grayskull, and we're just going to gather them all. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool that we have all these dragons outside Castle Grayskull. That would have been fun to replicate as a kid. Just
Yeah,
like a bunch of dragon toys.
yeah. I mean, these things, they're drawn so well. They look absolutely badass. I feel like missed opportunity not to crank out a couple of dragon
Yeah.
toys for kids.
Again, probably like too big. Although you would have thought maybe they would have had like a prototype, same what they already had with the cats.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
And by the way, since they had a lion, like a tiger thing already, you would have thought that they might have made like that stone lion.
I
But
was
they
just
didn't.
saying, like that.
Yeah.
That felt like that could have been a real easy thing to do. Lay up. Oh, here's Jitsu,
Okay.
and even bigger.
So yeah, so we see basically like Jitsu's massive hand.
Jitsu's massive hand, and I love how everybody's sort of got an analog that they square off with, like the
Yeah,
evil
always,
henchman. But it
always.
seems a little misplaced. Like, I mean, later on we introduce him, but right now it's going to be Ram Man versus Jitsu.
Right.
Just kind of,
There's no Fisto yet. They haven't met
yeah.
Fisto.
They haven't met Fisto yet.
But yeah, so the dragon's breath knocked down the door, and this allows everyone to have their climactic fight. Just big stupid hand. Ram Man's boingy thing works for once. I won. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, then we have Stratos versus Trapjaw, which is kind of fun, and then she's gonna shoot Skeletor. Is it gonna work? No, he got
Nope.
into the portal first. There you go.
Yeah,
So he's going back to Snake Mountain, but we already know that He-Man's gonna be
waiting for
there, waiting for him. Yeah, because he was there before.
him. Yeah, typical, very cartoonish evil nemesis. Let me throw all of my henchmen away, and
Yeah,
at least I get to escape.
and he's gonna take the Dragon Pearl and use it for his own power, which does not do what I thought. Like I didn't know what I thought it might do. I thought it would make him like just more powerful or whatever.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
there's the waterfall,
yeah. The blood fall or the wine
the blood
fall.
fall. Either that or it's the David Lynch curtains. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And it sends out like the psychic wind. Oh, and it turns Skeletor freaking huge. Like he's
Right,
enormous
right,
now.
right.
Look at that.
Jesus.
Like, whoa. But no, still no match.
Oh yeah, and you gotta love that the crystal. It looks like it's like a gumball in his hand.
Yeah. Well, at least they were like consistent. He-Man's still gonna rescue Giant Skeletor, or tries to.
Mm.
Aha. Well,
Yeah.
that's the
Again,
takeaway.
it's like I would save you regardless. It's like always
Yeah.
hit that home. Like the very like Batman doesn't kill. Uh-oh. Watch out for the dragon. No.
Oh, Skeletor, idiot. Drop the pearl, and then he becomes small. And then... Yeah, but the sorceress is in there, so he's got to get it. What is he pressing now? He's pressing a... Okay, so we've established that his chest summons battle ram things to fly away on, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
A little like... But now the dragon, who's now a friend, is going to save the pearl somehow from the lava. We didn't see how, but that's okay.
Or bag wine. It kind of looks almost.
Very dramatic reveal. Oh, wow. Just blasting it open. Thankfully that worked. Like that would
Yeah,
have been,
exactly.
How did the
It's
dragon
like,
know it was going to
the
work?
dragon know it's like this could just destroy your friend forever.
It's like, but this is the one thing I know how to do, so here we
One
go.
thing dragons know how to do. It's
And then He-Man just turns to the bird and says, well, let's go home.
Yeah.
So they do. All the dragons run through the portal, which is suddenly, I guess, huge, or they're small.
Yeah, conveniently it works for sizes, dragon-sized creatures.
Oh, we established the bad guys left. I have a feeling them back.
Oh, Orko is going to screw something up.
Oh, now we have a baby dragon.
Yeah.
Comes back to lick on Orko, and then I don't think we ever see the dragons again. So obviously
Yeah,
they
and
didn't
it just
stick
seems
around.
like this is such a moment. Like we've got like a tiny dragon they could have cranked out as like
Mm-hmm.
almost like the Orko. It's like, oh, these
Yeah,
things are so popular. Like this would have been a
yeah.
cool
Maybe it
collection.
wasn't popular. Maybe everyone hated the tiny dragons. Um,
In today's story, Skeletor tried to
Oh,
copy
and I
the
love
dream
that
by
now
using
we're getting
animals
a
in
moral
his
from the
animals.
person that I'm
Animals
least
were
likely to
born
take any
with
advice from,
kindness and
Orko.
respect. I hope
but yes,
those of
but
you who have a
it's a good
dog
lesson.
or maybe
It's a
even
good
a
Treat
lesson,
your
cat
treating
animals
have
well.
pets.
kindness and respect. And it's like also, I'm like very 80s. Like, I wish we could get back to that. I'm wondering what kids are getting in any of their programming that's like reassuring values. Like, hey, no matter who you're, people that love you, raise you, protect you, those are your parents.
Yeah,
That you matter. If you're adopted, you have the power. Be
yeah,
good to animals, treat them well with respect, and like very good things to learn. And I'm just like, these are kind of cool core values as we go through episode to episode. And every now and again, we have something random like, hey, go for a jog, fatty, and talk to your
yeah.
doctor.
And
Maybe
talk to
don't
your
smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, kids, no more than 3 cigarettes a day.
Exactly.
Listen to your doctor.
Listen to your
Yeah,
doctor.
yeah. It's interesting. Well, let's go through this episode. So that's the moral. The moral is be nice to animals. I think that holds up. Something to
Yeah.
always remember. What do we think is manly about this episode?
When the dragons are coming out, like He-Man, I do like him jumping on the dragon. I think there was that scene.
Yeah, when he's here and he's fighting with he jumps in the dragon, he saves it from
Yeah,
the
he
yeah.
catches the dragon like like lifting a dragon. So
Hmm.
right here, I think that's pretty
Yeah.
badass. Like you're rescuing the dragon, but like lifting it, like he saves, like he's squatting like a mountain here, and then like that's a pretty epic feat of strength right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think like the kind of cool, like when Beastman throws the boulder at him and he just kind of pitches it back, like this just felt very Lou Ferrigno, Hercules.
Yeah.
And also this, oh, don't tie me up, do
Yeah.
tie me
Well,
up.
that might be one of the. There's a couple of vaguely homoerotic. But yeah, that's pretty rad. He-Man doesn't have any like massively rad things in here. Although, yeah, I guess nothing like kicking over a mountain or
Yeah,
separating the earth.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he
As far as
does. Oh,
feats of
here he
strength,
lifts a dragon.
that's the one I was gonna say. That was sort of like huge for me, is lifting, actually lifting the dragon. I thought that was pretty badass feats of strength episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, that's okay. That's pretty manly, I suppose,
yeah,
lifting a dragon.
yeah.
Um, and
And
then in terms of sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, if we go to like instances of wrath, the
Yeah,
first introduction of the dragon, that dragon is awesome.
yeah,
It just felt like there's a couple things in this episode. The introduction of the dragon was badass, really awesome.
oh yeah,
I
there
love
it
that we
is.
get to see the Havoc staff. I
Hmm.
think so. We call the
Yeah, the
skull.
havoc staff. I think that's what it's
I
called.
love that. I just feel like it's such an, and the blaster,
Hmm.
like some really cool tech in this episode that I love. But I really love that first introduction of the dragon. It's really
Yeah, that is
badass.
that is pretty cool. I agree with you. I think that's pretty rad. What's cheesy? I'm gonna say
The battle carton.
the battle carton is a little cheesy.
11.99 for these eggs? Thanks, Biden.
Yes, I might as well get dragon eggs.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically what's going on here. Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty cheesy. I also think like,
that should just be the plot point. It's like, have you seen the price of eggs? Oh
and
my
then
god!
they just talk about it for 21 minutes and complain about it. Yeah.
Complain about it.
I
Yeah.
also think that Orko's like whole teamwork arc is pretty cheesy because
Oh, it's super cheesy. Like,
what they use teamwork to do that.
yeah,
Like, how very cool, guys. Thank you.
yeah. And
What is
also,
this
is
Lisa
it
Frank
teamwork when it's
nonsense?
you and your clones? It sounds like that's just me work.
I put the B in teamwork. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so that's cheesy. Now, we talked about we talked a little bit about we talked a lot about the inappropriateness of Jitsu, aka Chopper. Just
Yeah,
everything from the literally like the
The
the oil
facial
paper
expression,
color
like
of the skin. Like it's like like the only thing I could say about that is like they could have made it absolutely yellow and they didn't do that. So I guess
yeah,
thank you, director Gwen,
yeah,
first woman animation,
yeah.
not making it worse, but it's just the combination. And I don't know if they called him Chopper in this or not, but it's the combination of the scrunched up expression
Yeah.
and but also like I always thought that like um, yeah, Jitsu seems to be like he's not dressed for like jujitsu, right?
No,
Which is like,
no,
you know what
no.
I mean? Now, and I only say that because later they would introduce in the toys a figure called Ninjor, who
Mhm.
was also Asian, but not quite so like difficult looking.
Yeah.
And he was dressed as a ninja. And then weirdly, they also introduced a white ninja called Slamurai, which doesn't make any sense. Um,
I
so
forgot about that. I gotta go.
yeah, that was like one of the more newer toys. But like
Yeah.
anyway, I think that's like real. Like yeah, today this whole character doesn't
But this is
add up.
also, I'm thinking very 80s, like kind of
Yeah,
peak WCW wrestling. Like everything is very heavy-handed,
yeah,
awful stereotype.
literally
Yeah, yeah,
heavy-handed.
heavy-handed. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And
Pun intended.
this would have been about the same time as like Big Trouble in Little China
That's
and
what I was
things
gonna
like
say because
that.
he
Yeah.
reminds me of, oh God, I forget his name. He's an amazing character actor. He's one of the henchmen in Big Trouble in Little China, and he's got long hair and a mustache, and he
You're
like,
talking about Al Long. He is
yes,
in
I love him.
Die
He's like,
Hard and he plays
he,
Genghis Khan.
yeah, he was in so many like he got a lot of work in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Um, but he was always kind of playing that like Asian thug character, but he played him so well,
Oh yeah.
especially in Big Trouble in Little China. He absolutely kicks ass. Um, I would love to see, something, but it's just like, yeah, a little heavy-handed
Yeah.
in that
Now
because it's just like,
we talked about a couple like subtle homoerotic moments, but maybe we're kind of reading into it a little bit. Like I don't think that the Dragon Cave butt plug moment is meant to be homoerotic. But it's kind of funny in
it is
retrospect.
kind of funny in retrospect. It's just like, I mean, it just looks like the mountain that he's sliding.
Yeah.
Just,
I
I
mean,
mean, look at that
if you're
tip.
looking for it, you know.
I wasn't looking for it. It just looks, especially just kind of like shoving. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's just right where it goes. Now that said, there's nothing homoerotic necessarily about that. Everyone can enjoy that, but it is kind of a little inappropriate. Um,
This was actually, I was going to say, one of my instances of rad was we get the callback to the intro sequence of
oh yeah,
Skeletor's head over Grayskull superimposed. I thought that was really
yeah,
badass in
that
this
is pretty
episode.
cool. That is pretty cool. And in terms of figures, what are you thinking?
There, I loved the figure of Jitsu because that was an awesome toy.
In the
In this
actual one,
episode,
yeah,
I wouldn't be interested in that with just a giant hand. Figure I would have loved to see was some dragons,
yeah,
but I think Skeletor with the Havoc mace is something that I would have been all over because like that just looks so cool. It's imposing, it's creepy, it's got like very much like it seems like a lich, like an evil sorcerer. So I feel like that would have been sort of the toy because I think they did release that for like the stuff that kids could wear. There was like the He-Man armor with the sword, and then I think there was like a Havoc staff that a friend of mine got that was really cool.
yeah. I think I also remember there being some sort of staff like that. That's cool. Yeah, I like I said, we talked about building the attack carton, and I'll have to
Yes,
see if
I
I
think
can
the
figure
attack
that
carton
out.
is the thing that I would want
I
is
might make it, and it would just be like it's just going to be real basic.
uh,
But we'll see if I can
just a
figure.
green carton of eggs that you stuck
I mean,
pins on.
listen, the Professor Xennial when he makes toys, these are not high quality productions. Let me warn the people listening. These are paint, poor paint jobs and hot glue and super glue, and I'm not making anything from scratch. I'm just
Yeah,
cobbling things together.
but I think
So
that makes it even better because honestly,
one
when
of a
we look
kind.
at what we saw here, it looks like they just drew wings on a large egg carton. So it's
So
like,
maybe I will do the same. But and
yeah.
I agree with you. Dragons would be cool. In the meantime, I have available now a repainted Jitsu with his
Oh, here we
huge
go.
fleshy hand. So
Here
this
we
is
go.
Jitsu slash Chopper. You can see the
Yeah.
difference of the hands in
Yeah.
terms of
Because this toy was absolutely badass. I loved him, and
yeah.
I forget. Do you twist him to do the chop,
So
or
the original one, you basically like twist and you have his arm. His arm comes down like that, basically like this.
yeah,
This is the newer version, so he doesn't have that feature. But I also repainted him to match the sort of the yellow and or the gold and purple that he is in this cartoon.
yeah,
So you can have
that's
weird,
badass.
fleshy Jitsu / chopper. There he is,
Yeah,
available for purchase.
yeah.
Details to follow. Okay, any other thoughts on the Dragon Invasion?
I'm wondering. I'm just thinking about like the silly morale moment. I do love the kind of getting back to we being kind to, I think, was it kind of just be kind to animals
Yeah,
with Orko, like.
yeah.
And I'm wondering if like I like how they're sort of tying things together. You have the multiplicity Orko, but then
Hmm.
you also get sort of multiplicity with these dragons all coming together. It's like kind of the teamwork. I
Yeah,
thought that was
that's
a
true.
cute
That
little.
is
And
that.
it's like, yeah, that's a morale, that's a moral that can hold up to now, is like be kind to animals, don't be abusive. I do like that. A nice little button,
Yeah.
even if it's coming from Eternia's idiot. Sometimes the fool has some pretty sound advice.
Sometimes, although we may not listen.
Yeah, we may not
Yeah.
listen because we're just like, oh, is this
Man,
another music box that you throw in the
anything that
water?
guy says, yeah, no, thank you. But all right, way to go. Well, that is the Dragon Invasion, and stay with us next time. We will be talking about episode 5, the Curse of the Spellstone. We'll have to see what
Ooh,
that's all about. In the meantime, may the power be with you.
and also with you.